Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing some of the chewing devices that my youngest son has used over the years. My rating system that I'm going to be using for this, I am going to be rating the device's firmness, its durability, and just the overall how my son took to it, whether he liked it or not. All right, so for some of these, just for the sake of time, I'll just be giving a rating and moving on, but I will be going into detail with others. So let's get started. The first one that I have here is the Z-Vibe. If you or have a child with special needs who has gone to occupational therapy or speech therapy, you've probably seen these before. They are pretty much the standard devices that I've seen by occupational therapists. So firmness on this is going to vary. You can get different head attachments for this. They're sold separately, so it usually just comes with one. There's a case that you can purchase for it. This is also sold separately. So durability. I am going to give this a 0 out of 5 for durability. Now, why that is because the Z-Vibe, you see this little area here? You turn this to turn the Z-Vibe on and off, but this is also the area where the battery is stored. And the problem with that is if you turn this too far, it will actually cause the battery to pop and start leaking battery acid into this little compartment here, which of course is a terrible thing if your child has this in their mouth. The other problem with it being here is that if I am giving this to my child's occupational therapist, I would have to tell them, well, make sure you don't twist this all the way down. And they actually have it in the instructions for the Z-Vibe that tells you not to twist this all the way down. But if they are just working with a child or whatnot, and they're trying to get this thing to turn on, they're just turning it different ways, trying to get it to turn on, because it does have that issue sometimes where it doesn't come on and you're not sure if it's the battery or not. So either way, it always ends up where the battery ends up being damaged because of this little feature here, the on and off thing. And speaking of the batteries, there's also the problem that this takes quadruple A batteries, which most people are like, they've never even heard of this. It's not the most ideal battery. So because it's not readily available at stores, I have had to go online and like search for these, and people are upcharging for these batteries. They're calling them Z-Vibe batteries when really they're just quadruple A batteries that they've taken the wrapping off of. So you have to take the paper, the wrapping off of the battery because it doesn't fit in here with the wrapping on it. And they're charging like $8 for 2 batteries. So yeah, it's not ideal. All of that to say that as far as durability, I would not say that this is a durable device. My son, when we were in the feeding therapy program with him for 2 months, we went through 3 of these things. My son actually liked these. I wouldn't say that it was his favorite, but it was what he had at the time, and it did take him through the program. I would give this 2 Z's out of 5 as far as how he took to this overall. You can see it is like a little chewed up here or whatnot, but for the amount that my son chews on devices, this is nothing. But that is it for the Z-Vibe. The next item is the Buzz Buddy. This is also a vibrating teether, and this is sold on Amazon for $44.99. Now this, honestly, it is like the Z-Vibe, but without all of the issues that come with the Z-Vibe. It has an on and off button that isn't where the battery is located. The battery is down here, and it takes a AAA battery, I believe. So for $44.99, it also comes with different head attachments, and it comes with a little case. So this is the case that it comes with and the different attachments. We haven't actually used all of these, but this is how it comes, very neat and organized, and all of that for one charge. I don't have to keep buying different attachments. The other good thing about this is that the battery compartment, it seals shut. It is flush to the other part, so moisture doesn't easily get into here. That was another issue that I had with the Z-Vibe, is that moisture kept getting into the battery compartment. It has 3 different vibrations settings that you can put this on, and the head attachments, they just screw on and off. For firmness, I would say the firmness varies because of the different head attachments. And also my son, sometimes he'll just chew on this part too, which is hard versus the other ones. Durability wise, we've only had to buy really one of these, maybe 2 in the last 6 months. So durability, it is a very durable teething device. And overall likability, my son loves this thing. He keeps it with him when he's doing ABA therapy. He'll sleep with it sometimes, and sometimes it's just soothing for him just to hold it while it's vibrating. So I would give this 5 out of 5 Z's. This next one is also a vibrating teether. It is a less expensive option for those who still want a vibrating teether but don't want to pay, $45 or $50 for it. This is the Newbie Vibes. If the child bites down on this part, that causes it to vibrate. And it has these little nodules here to help with massaging their gums. As far as firmness, I would put this probably at medium firmness. These little nodules here and this part here. Yeah, this is kind of a medium here. And it also has like the little nodules on the back for massaging the gums. And I found that if you are transitioning from a pacifier or whatnot, this really helps the shape of this, the round shape of it, which mimics like the shape of a pacifier. It really helps with the transitioning. The durability of it, as you can see, this thing is scratched up beyond belief. We haven't had to rebuy any of these. The battery on the back is just a little screw off type situation, and it takes a AAA battery. This thing it's been in the water and everything, and it still works. So it's great durability. And I would give this one probably a 4 out of 5 Z's. Moving on from the vibrating ones, this one is a chewy necklace from Seaway, and it is $6.99 on Amazon. It has 4 different teething settings, like different patterns to help with the teething. And it also has this little kind of toy in the middle that pops. And it does come like with a necklace that is adjustable for your child to just always have this on hand. I really like the necklace, the teethers that come with the necklace, because my son, he likes to have them all the time, but when he is done with it, he just throws them like on the ground and stuff like that. So the necklace really helps with that, so that they don't end up on the ground somewhere or dirty. We honestly just found this one, but it's been a godsend. My son uses this one every day. Durability wise, my son is an aggressive teether, so this really holds up. Firmness, they're different. The different firmness based on wherever they're chewing. So if he's chewing here, I would say this is a medium firmness. Here is more of a soft. And if your son's like mine, he chews on the string as well. So I'd say soft to medium firmness for this. Like I said, my son really loves this one. I would definitely give this one 5 out of 5 Z's. The next one is this X-shape teether. It has the different patterns depending on which hand of the X that they are chewing. Firmness wise, it is flexible, but I will put this at a medium firmness. Durability wise, we have had this for maybe close to 2 years now, and it has held up. I will say that it hasn't gotten much wear as far as my son teething on this. So as far as his likability of it, he didn't really take to this. I would probably give it like 2 out of 5 Z's. But durability, I feel like if he were chewing on this every day, it would still kind of hold up. So probably just fair durability for this one. The next one is this hollow tube teether. This one, I would say a firmness is soft. This is definitely for the babies or for those who are like mild chewers. It has these little nodules here and also the lines in the center and the ring ones here. So you have 3 different massagers for the gums on here. Durability wise, we have had this one a long time too, and my son has chewed on this one quite a bit. So I would say that the durability for this is pretty good. And overall, I would probably give this one like 3 out of 5 Z's. This next chewy comes from Habilitations, I believe is the name of the company. And I got this one off of Amazon for $18.22. And it comes with this little springy clip here and the clip-on so that you can just snap this onto your child's shirt and this will stay with them the whole day. Now they're supposed to chew on this end here, but my son, he usually chews on the metal part of this. So just be aware of that. If you have a child who does tend to, gravitate towards metal objects, that they may chew on the ring as opposed to the teether. Durability wise, this is very durable. The cleaning is kind of an issue for it. What I end up using is the cleaners that you have for like straws to clean inside this thing here. So just be aware of that cleaning can be a little bit of an issue for this. It is dishwasher safe. Like all of these teethers that I'm showing you today are dishwasher safe. Firmness wise, I would say this is for an average chewer. And overall, I would give this one 4 out of 5 Z's. My son really likes this one. And if he doesn't have his preferred ones, this is what he's going for. Next is the Nuck massage brush. This is a teether, but really I think it's intended for massaging the gums when they get itchy and irritated. As you can see, my son has really chewed into this thing here. So durability wise, I would probably put this on the lesser end. Like it's not going to hold up as well. Even some of these parts here, if you have an aggressive chewer, it probably won't hold up well. And this part is starting to peel back. The issue we've also had with this is if you do have a child who is an aggressive chewer, or if their gums are really itchy and they are really rubbing with this thing, it can cause damage to the gums and cause the gums to bleed. So you kind of got to be aware of that. Firmness, this is very firm. which is why you have to be cautious about them rubbing this against their gums. My son actually did like this when he was in the feeding program, but I couldn't let him, continue to use it because he was messing his gums up. Overall, I would probably give this one 2 out of 5 Z's. This one here is called the Itsy Ritsy Teether, and I really like this little guy here. It has so many different options for massagers, gum massagers, and teethers on here. So many different patterns. And it's kind of just, whichever one you want to go with that day. And my son has really liked all of them. I've seen him use all of these evenly, which is a change for me because Zai, normally he has a favorite when it comes to these different patterns. Firmness, it is a softer teether, durability wise, but it holds up. So even though it is soft, it is a very durable teether. And I would definitely buy this one again. It is $9.99 on Amazon. And yeah, 4 out of 5 Z's for this one. This next one is from Chonier. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it is on Amazon for $16.98, and you get 2 of these. I just have the one here just to show you all. So it has the little beads that they can bite down on, and this will massage the roof of their mouth a little bit. At least that's how my son uses this thing here. And it is a necklace, so they can just take it apart and you just snap it on them like that, and they get to chew on this all day. Now, keep in mind that because this is like this, if you don't have a bib or something like this, their shirt is going to get drenched in, drool. So that is a thing with this. And also I found that because my son will chew on the string parts, sometimes if he chews through this, which he has done before, the little ball will pop off and it is a choking hazard. So that is the downside for this. Durability wise, because of that, I wouldn't rank the durability of this very high. Firmness, it is very hard. This is for, at least the ball parts are for aggressive chewers. And even though my son did like these, it wasn't his favorite. Mostly he just liked to see me, play with it or like spin them around or something like that. It wasn't his favorite teether, but it was a toy that he likes a lot. And so because of that and because of the choking hazard, I would probably put this one at a 1 out of 5 Z's. Moving along, this actually came in a combination pack where for Amazon you would get 2 of these and 2 of these for $8.99. And this one is very firm. It's a very hard teether. It has the little massage points on the back and on this side. Whereas this one, it's kind of just like some ridges along the edge. And they're both necklaces, which, as I said, I really like that you can just put these on and you don't have to worry about your child dropping them. It isn't adjustable like the other one that I showed you all, but if it is too long or something, usually I will just like tie a little knot at the back part there to make it shorter. My son really liked this one. This one was a favorite for us, and it saved us during the feeding program where he wasn't able to have his pacifier. He was very good with having this instead. The triangle shape is a little new. I don't see many teethers that are in this shape, but for whatever reason, it really appealed to my son. So 4 out of 5 Z's for this one. Maybe actually 5 out of 5 for this one. The firmness for this one, it is less firm than the block shape, just slightly. And durability of these, this one my son used every day for 2 months, and you can barely see any damage on this. So very durable, this one. And this one too, I imagine, but my son didn't really use this one there very much. All right, moving on, we have these sensory necklaces here that, of course, they can be changed into bracelets if your child wants to use it that way, or it can be used as a necklace for them to chew on. And you get, actually, this comes in a pack of 4 on Amazon for $20.99, but you can also buy them individually. I believe they sell them individually as well. It doesn't have like any gum massagers, really. It's just this little string thing here. So this is, I imagine, is solely for sensory, for people who just need something to chew on. Durability, this is a soft firmness to it. And durability wise, I would probably say these are on the low end for durability. They're probably not going to hold up to aggressive chewing, but for someone who just mildly chews just in different circumstances, however they're feeling, this will probably be a good one. Overall, I'll probably give this one 3 out of 5 Z's. This one here is also from Arc Therapy, the people who make the Z-Vibe. And it is the grabber, what they call it, the grabber text one. And it has like nodules pretty much everywhere, where if a child were to hold it this way or this way, they would still be able to massage their gums with this. It is a hard firmness to it. Durability wise, this one really holds up. My son actually does really enjoy this one. So I would probably give this one like a 4 out of 5 Z's. It's very good. So this one here, we purchased off of Amazon, but we were kind of hesitant to use it because of all of these spikes here and because of the experience we had with the Nuck. But my son, once we gave it to him, I think it was the spikes were kind of intimidating for him. He didn't want to put this in his mouth, and I don't blame him. Besides the spikes, the inner part of this has a soft texture to it, but the spikes are, medium firmness to them. And they're intended, of course, to massage the gums. And for a little child, I imagine this would be like a bracelet that they can wear around for whenever they need to chew. Durability, I can see this holding up to like some aggressive chewing. But again, you just have to be careful about it not hurting their gums. For the price, I'll have to put the price up. I have to look this up to see what the price was for this one. But overall, it's ranking low on the Z's for my son Zai. He didn't really care for this one. 1 out of 5 Z's. The last one we have here, it is, honestly, it's not a teether, but it is something that my son has used as a teether, and it has been very helpful for him. This is a toothbrush, actually one of the baby toothbrushes from Brush Baby, and it vibrates. So the vibration, sometimes with these different vibrating teethers, the vibration is a little too strong for my son. This one has a very mild vibration to it, and he's so used to using this each night to brush his teeth that it wasn't something that he had to get used to. This is a good option, a good inexpensive option for a vibrating teether if you all want that. Firmness wise, this little part here, which my son chews on, this is firm. And my only concern about this, because of the plastic part, this is not intended to go in the mouth. So I don't know if this is BPA free. It would be something that, you have to look into and just be conscious of that. But I don't believe that they would make like the rest of this BPA free and just this part with BPA. But you never know. But they aren't really making this as a teether also. Durability wise, these things actually do hold up very well. The battery life on this is very good. It stays, like, sometimes my son will leave this thing running for hours and the battery does not die on it. Very good. Yes, 5 out of 5 Z's for this one. This little toothbrush / teether has really come through for us. So that is it. We have some other teethers that we had in the past, and I'll just put like the ranking up for that because I cannot find those teethers. But either way, I hope this was very helpful. Thank you all for watching my video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.